Hello, this is Doug with the RCX program. How you doing this evening? We've had a few minutes of technical difficulties and we finally got things situated, I hope. So tonight we're going to discuss the Mission Horizon mission objects, and as you look around the table here and you look at the Mission Horizon headed to the Moon challenge, this is my version of what the moon would look like. You have spaceships, you've got different rovers, different exploration and research individuals, robots, drones, and other astronauts doing different things on the moon surface to do research, to establish a colony, find resources for energy, which right now NASA is working with SpaceX and other companies to do let's take frozen water and turn it into hydrogen, turn it into oxygen, turn it into water for the astronauts to live, create habitats, and so on and so forth. So, but this is my creation of what the moon potentially could be, and I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, and we're going to start talking about the mission objects and how to construct the mission objects for this year's challenge. So bear with me as I move the stuff out of the way. Couple things you might want to consider when you're on vacation next summer is to go to this Kennedy Space Center and visit the different things that they offer for space exploration. You can see the Apollo mission, different Mars rovers, and different things going on that has happened since the 60s and continues through today. So just know that the exploration of the moon not only is something that they're currently trying to accomplish, but it's something that we've been doing for more than 2 generations. Okay. One of the things that they plan on doing when they explore the moon and potentially Mars is they are going to recycle the spacecraft. So imagine you take a rocket, send it into space. The capsule and other objects that go to the moon or Mars will be refurbished and reused. So you may have different things that look like a rocket when it goes up, or a capsule, but when it gets to the moon, it's refurbished to become living quarters, fuel tanks, and other devices so that they can establish the colony and then eventually progress into other things. So, as we talk about the Mission Horizon headed to the Moon Challenge, each school or each team that orders a kit will get one competition mat. They'll also get 40 inches of dual lock to come along with that mat. Now, depending upon what you order, you'll receive 2 bags of miscellaneous Lego pieces to create the mission objects for this year's challenge. Some schools have purchased the mission objects pre-assembled, and they will come in 2 or 3 bags depending upon the boxes we use for shipping, but the mission object will come pre-assembled in 2 bags as well. So the one thing I will say, that if you open up your bag of miscellaneous Lego pieces, you may have some extra pieces. So when we compiled the Lego sets, we threw Legos in a container, and then sometimes you may have some extra pieces. Sometimes due to inventory control, you may have a green piece instead of a blue piece. But that doesn't happen very often. But just be aware that you may have some Lego pieces that are extra, or you may have some Lego pieces that are the same size but a different color. So let me move these out of the way. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to first show you the mission objects. So for bag 1, it's pretty much the normal Lego pieces that we've all grown up with and played with. And you're going to start with your rocket, We have a hydrogen tank. We have an oxygen tank and a water tank. We also have a container. Now, one of the things we want to think of is a shuttle, a spacecraft, kind of like a drone potentially, that we're going to get around the moon's surface. We also will have an astronaut. And we're going to explore on the moon. So different things that we're going to drill and look for minerals are exploration markers. We're going to have a solar panel. Our touch penalties, or as I call them for this challenge, rocks. There's 5 of them. Alrighty. And then we have silicone. Silicone is very prominent on the moon's surface. And this is the silicone storage. And there will be 4 pieces of silicone, which will be found in the safe zone for you to deliver to the hopper. Okay? I'm going to move these to the side. And that all these items I just explained to you are in bag 1. Alright. And again, I mentioned about the spacecraft and how they will refurbish. If you notice, my oxygen tank and water tank kind of look like an airplane or a spacecraft. And Sierra Space is trying to create the Dream Chaser, which is basically a small version of the shuttle. And my tanks here, I envision them to be reusable spacecraft that were used to get to the moon. Alright, so those are all from bag 1. Bag 2 are the technique pieces, and these are a little more complicated. So I'm going to start off with the hardest one, and this is the exploration vehicle. And if you ever looked or go to NASA, Mars, rovers, and you'll notice that these are different devices that are used. It's basically a robotic or a drone kind of rover that will do research, drill, pick up, communicate, and take samples from the surface. So it has many different arms and different objects that are on the exploration vehicle. We then have a truck. And sometimes the surface of the moon or Mars could be powdery like sand, and sometimes it's a hard surface. But notice this truck has treads. It also comes with cargo. And this cargo will get placed on the inside. We next have a iron storage hopper. And it comes with 4 pieces of iron. We have a generator. Notice how it spins. We have a satellite dish for communications. And here is my version of an airlock. And the mission object will sit between the 2 Legos, like this for the competition. And it'll be designed for you to push this object forward and back. Okay? We also have 2 what I consider meteors or meteorites. They're sitting on the surface of the moon and they're going to be in the way. And they will start in a position like this, and you will have to program your robot to knock them down. So this is bag 2 of the mission objects, and these are primarily technique bricks, and the combination of all these mission objects, we'll go over them again: exploration vehicle, satellite dish, airlock, truck with cargo. We got the iron storage hopper and the iron, the Meteor, 2 of those, the generator, oxygen, hydrogen, water, the rocket, solar panel, cargo, moon shuttle, the silicone storage with the silicone on the inside, exploration markers, our astronaut, and the 5 touch penalties or rocks, which will be spread across the map. So those are all of the mission objects for this year's challenge. They come in the different bags. The video for assembly, we'll go over that this evening, and then it'll get posted to the RCX webpage over the next few days as I can edit and update the video. It'll be posted on the RCX website as well as my RCX YouTube page. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start assembling different mission objects. All right, so I'm just going to put the objects back in somewhat of an order so that I can bring them back out here in a couple minutes to show you how to construct each object. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's a nice sunny day here in Alexandria. My dogs are loving the weather, nice and cool, not too hot. Okay. Put these guys in. And the first one we're going to start off with is what's called Cargo 2. This one is actually considered Cargo 1, which is with the truck from Bag 2, but we're going to construct Cargo 2. And Cargo 2 consists of just 4 pieces. And these are the 4 pieces. 2 6x8 and 2 2x8. Now normally you don't assemble Legos in this fashion, but we are going to do it tonight to kind of demonstrate to you how you can take Legos and build them in non-traditional ways. So see how we put the Legos together like that, and then we're going to put that on top. So snaps together real easy, just like this, and that is your Cargo 2. That is probably one of the easiest things we're going to do all night. The next one is going to be the silicone and silicone hopper. Okay. 6x8 plate, a 2x6 brick, 3x5 Technique L-beams, a 3M Technique L-beam, or Technique beam. We've got some triangular shaped Lego plates. Alright, of different sizes. Alright. And there they are. So the easiest way to do this is to push that to the side, move the plate forward, and we are going to construct the hopper. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the L-beam there, the gray L-beam there, the 3M beam there, and then the last 3x5 L-beam here. Notice how you take a Technique brick and attach it to a normal Lego plate. And to make sure they attach really well, we're going to turn it upside down and push it down really hard so that the beams attach to the Lego plate. Next, we're going to put the base to the silicone storage on. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it right in the middle so that it looks like this. Okay, and we'll put that to the side. We have 4 pieces of silicone that you're going to find. Okay, and this is how we're going to construct them. Take that one, put it on top, the other black one on top of the white, just like that. Take this white one, put it on top of the black one. Now this white one, and put it on top of that black one. So you have 4 pieces of silicone that you'll find in the safe zone, and you'll have to deliver the silicone to the hopper. And I'll put that to the side. I guess I could have brought my demonstration out, but I didn't. Okay. First boo-boo of the evening. And I'm sure there's more to come. So the next one is our moon shuttle. And if you follow Sierra, and there's a link on the RCX webpage, they are making the Dream Chaser. And this is my version of a drone or a spacecraft that will be powered by resources from the moon. It can be battery operated or more likely hydrogen. But it's just going to be, just imagine a drone that's going to fly around on the moon so that the astronauts can get from one point to another. All right. And here are the pieces for my moon shuttle. Base, shield, 2x4 brick, 2x3 brick, 2x3 brick. Here's a black one, 2x8. And notice how it's got little knobs on the side. We have 2 2x2 rounds, and then a third orange 2x2 slide shoe. We have one 1x2 transparent blue plate, and then we've got 2, a gray and a white roof tiles, 1x2. Let's move everything back. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take the base. We're then going to take the 2x4 brick and put it right in the middle, just like that. Next, we're going to take the 1x2 transparent blue plate, and we're going to put it on the first set of nubs right there. Next, we're going to take the 2x6 plate here, and we're going to put it on the back, just like that, folks. Now, we're going to take the 2x2 round blues, those two, and we're going to attach them kind of like the exhaust of the engines on a plane. We're going to attach them to the back, just like that. Next, we're going to take the 2x3 gray and 2x3 white. Okay, we're going to put them on, just like that. All right. Next thing we're going to do is take our shield. We're going to attach the shield just like that. Now to make sure the shield stays on, we're going to have 2 roof tiles. First one, we're going to put white on white, gray on gray. Notice how it connects the shield to the other Legos. Makes it nice and tight. And the last thing, we're going to put the slide shoe on, which, if you notice, there's a hole, 2 little holes in the middle of that panel there. And we're going to put the slide shoe in the middle. Get in there, little guy. There we go. Looks like that on the bottom. Looks like this on the top, from the rear, and from the front. Now notice, the little moon shuttle rocks. So as you maneuver this, it's going to rock back and forth, so your teams will be challenged with how to make it maneuver. All right, so let's put this to the side. The next thing we're going to make is our rocket. And the idea is for SpaceX, Blue Origin, or other companies to create a rocket that is going to leave the Earth vertical, and it's going to return to the Earth, or return to the moon and land vertical. It won't be like a plane or the space shuttle that'll land on a runway. It'll take off vertical and land vertical, which is very challenging. And we'll put that to the side. So we have our cone. We have two 1x4 bricks with knobs on the side. We have two 3x6 plates, two vertical, a left and a right, I should say, 3x6 plates, two 2x2 gray plates, one white 2x2 tile with a logo, and then two 1x2 tiles with logos. And we'll slide them back. Next we will have black. 3x8 left and right vertical plates. Two 4x6 left vertical plates. Two 4x6 right vertical plates. And then four 2x4 plates. So now we're going to construct the rocket. Alright, first thing we're going to do is our cone. And this is the easiest part. And we'll take our two 1x2 tiles and just put them on here. They're just for cosmetic reasons. There we go. Next, we're going to take our two 3x6 gray left and right plates. Okay, and we're going to put them together and then slide them up to the middle. We'll take our white tile with logo and stick him on there. Now we're going to turn him over. We're going to take the 2x2 plate, 2x2 plate. Stick that on three so that they're interconnected and overlap. And then put the other one down here at the bottom to add strength. Okay? This is upside down. So now we're going to take our 3x8 triangular plates and we're going to add them and connect just like that. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is take two of our 2x4 plates and we're going to put one on top of there and one on top of there to give strength and stability. Just like that. Next thing we're going to add our 4x6 and a 4x6. And we're going to attach them so that it looks like this. Just like that. Now we're going to flip him over. Okay. We're going to take our gray 3x6 plate, slide it into the middle. Going to take two of the 2x4 black plates, one here and one here, so it looks like that. Next, we're going to add another 3x6 plate right there. And we have two remaining triangular plates, 4x6, one to the right, one to the left. That's how it looks from the side. Now, to help it stand vertical, we're going to take our 1x4 brick, put it on the bottom there with the knobs facing up. We're going to turn it around another 1x4 brick, knobs facing up, attach it to the bottom, so there you go, just like that. It's like that from the bottom, so now it has the ability to stand vertical. Let's move these guys to the side. That is your rocket. The next one I have here is the rocks or the touch penalties. And there's 5 of them. Okay. There's 5 of them, and there's 4 pieces. So let's just do this. We have 5 2x2 white tiles. We have 5 2x2 dark red bricks. We have 5 2x2 black bricks. And then we have 5 2x2 tiles with a knob in the middle. So, let's assemble these real quick. Red on white, red on white, red on white, and red on white. Black on red, black on red, black on red, black on red. And then finally the tile on top. Red on black, red on black, red on black, and red on black. And the design is smooth on the bottom so that it has the ability to slide. But there are your 5 rocks or touch penalties. Okay? Let's see, what's the next one? Oh, we have our, what is this one? The water tank. Okay? So, 2x6 triangular shape. There's the finished product. We have the, notice how there's a left and a right. We have the 3x6 plate and a 2x2 yellow roof tile. Okay, so take the plate, put it in the middle. Take one triangular piece, second triangular piece, and the yellow roof tile, and there is your water tank. Okay, next one will be your oxygen tank. There's the finished product. You have 2, a left and a right 3x10 triangular piece. Okay. You have a 3x6 plate. And because of the height, you also have 2 inverted triangular pieces, 2x6 black, that will go on the back. And to help put them together, we have 2 2x2 black tiles with knobs on top. So, let's start the construction. Take your 3x6 plate, take your first white triangular brick, and get on there. Take your second one, and there you go. Turn it over. Take your 2 2x2 tiles with knobs right above the gray plate. Add them there. And now your 2 inverted triangular shapes. Add them to the back for strength. Just like that. So that's from the side, from the back, from the front. You see how they stand? Okay. and that is your oxygen tank. Now your hydrogen tank. Now the first design of the hydrogen tank, you actually had the ability to open up the hatch, but the mission object didn't work right, so we changed it. So just know that even though it can't open and shut, it should be shut for the premise of the mission objects. So we have two white 4x5 cone pieces with a rod on the end. We have two U-shaped 4x6 triangular shapes. We have two 2x4 blue-gray bricks. We have two 2x2 plates. We have two 1x2 plates. And then we will have four 1x2 with a claw plates. Okay, so there are your pieces. Now, let's put them together. All right, take your two triangular shapes, put one on top of the other. Put them together, just like that. Add your two 2x4 bricks, one to the front, and one to the back. That way they can stand. Now we're going to add two 1x2 plates. First one will go in the front. There. Second will go in the back. There. Okay. Now it gets a little tricky. We're going to take two claws, just like that, and we're going to attach them this way, so that it looks like that when it's connected. Now we're going to take a 2x2 plate and put it on the back, like that, and that. Now we need to take the first white one, stick it on here so it's together and looks like this. Next we're going to take our 1x2 plates with claws. I'm going to stick them on the front, just like that. Take the 2x2 plate, stick it on there just like that. And our last panel. And we close it up. And there is the front and the side, the back, and the bottom of your hydrogen tank. And all three of your tanks are finished at this point. The next one we're going to do is the astronaut, which is already together. We're going to do our two exploration markers and our solar panel. And we'll put this to the side. We've got two 2x4 bricks, two 2x2 bricks, one 2x6 roof tile, one blue solar panel claws, two white flags, one 1x2 with bar, orange, one 2x2 gray plate, and then two 4M rods. So the first thing we're going to do is construct our exploration markers. So take your 2x2 or 2x4 bricks, put them there. Now grab your 2x2 bricks. Put one on top of the other. Take your rods. Stick one in there. Stick the other one in there. Now we're going to do your 2 flags. Attach your flag to the rod. Attach the flag to the rod. And there are your 2 exploration markers. Now the solar panel. So first thing we're going to do is take our rod, our 1x2 plate with bar, and add the solar panel. Just like that. Next, we're going to take our 2x6 roof tile, turn it over, and we're going to attach just like that. And finally, we're going to take our 2x2 plate, stick it on there so it's connected. That's how it looks from the side, that's how it looks from the front, from the bottom. Let's just load them up. There we go. So we have our solar panel and our exploration markers and our astronaut. Okay, put these to the side. Let's see what I got over here now. Oh, those are just some extra pieces. So next, we're going to go on to our airlock. So the finished airlock looks like this. Okay, it comes with 2 sides made out of bricks, and then the airlock door itself being made out of a combination of bricks and Technique pieces. So we'll put these to the side. So you have a 3x5 black panel. You have a 2x4 left and right black panels. 2 2x4 bricks. 1 1x4 dark red brick, and 1 1x4 black brick. We have 2, and notice how this one has that little groove in the middle. 1x4 brick, that is a groove. And these 2 1x2 plates will fit into the groove. We have 2 black 2x2 tiles with knobs. We have 2 2x2 tiles with knobs that are light gray. We have 1 3M peg. These shouldn't be here. Oh, we have 4 2M pegs. We have 1 5M half beam. We have 1 5M light gray axle. And these are catches. We have 2 2M catch with a hole and a cross in each. And then we have 2 3M catch with 2 holes and one side crossed. Okay. So now let's bring everything back. Take your large panel and take your 3M peg. From the short end, take your 3M pegs, stick it through just like that. Grab your catches, the 2M catches, and we're going to put them on the ends of the pegs. Just like that. Take your 5M axle, and we're going to stick this through the middle, just like this. And now we're going to take our 3M catches and attach them to the axle. So what we're going to do is put one here and one here. Next thing we're going to do is take our two 1x2 plates with slides, and we're going to attach them one here and one there. That's how that looks. Now let's open this up. I'm going to take our 5M beam and our 4 2M pegs. Let's just put these here. So what we're going to do is this. 1, 2, 3. That's how those are connected. See how some of it sticks out the bottom, but you got half of it sticking out the top. Next, we're going to take 2x4 left and right panels, and we're going to stick them on the pegs, just like that. That's how they're connected. Bring it over the other half with the smooth surface facing that direction. Connect it just like this. Fold that down, and that's how it's going to look for the door. Now let's take the sides, 2 2x4s. The 1x4 dark red and black solids. One here, one here. The 1x4s with the groove in it, and the groove will face the middle. Assemble just like that. Next, the 2x2 tiles with knobs, followed by the 2x2 black. Gray, followed by black, gray, followed by black. So the base, there's those two, top, side, that side, that side. And then you take the door, and you're going to stick it, stick the door. So when you make your habitat, this object has to be installed in the construction of your habitat. And follow the instructions for mission 1 on how to construct your habitat. Okay, so now we will take our airlock and put it to the side. Oh, we got a nice one now. So, our exploration vehicle. And this can be kind of hard. I've done so many of them that it's kind of easy at this point. Okay. So, A lot of blacks and yellows. So there's the base for our vehicle. Comes with 4 tires. Four rims. Two yellow 2x8 plates. One 2x4 yellow. One 2x4 black. 3 1x6 cream color plates. 7 1x4 gray plates. Gotta cut down on the number of pieces for this. Oh, looks like I've got 2 of the black. 2 black. 2x4 plates. We have 1 1x4 black plate. We have a hinge. A 1x2 hinged plate. We've got 2 of those. We've got a 1x2 plate with a bar. We have 2 1x1 plates that are transparent black. 2 1x2 or 1x1 roof tile, light gray. 4 1x2 transparent blue plates. Anything else? Oh, we've got these 2 objects. 1x6 plate. It's got an angle to it. 2 of those. Put them over here. And now we've got our technique pieces. A 4x2 L-beam. 1, 2 5M yellow beams. 1 3M yellow beam. 1 catch. 3M catch. 1 tube. 2M tube. We have a yellow, it's actually called an angle beam, but and a yellow and a black one. We have a 1M beam, black. We've got our disc, our 3M round disc. We have our black yoke, our light gray yoke. We have, let's see, we've got 3 2M pegs with bushing, 3M in length. We have 3 2M blue pegs that have a cross on one end. We have 1 3M peg without friction, light gray. We have 2 3M yellow axles, 2 2M red axles, and last but not least, 1 1x2 tile. Alright, so now let's pull all this back. And the easiest thing to do is to construct the attachments. So here is our gripper. Okay, we've got the 5M yellow beam, the 3M frictionless peg, and the black yoke. We take this, stick it through the middle, just like that. Take the yellow beam, stick it on the end, and there you go, just like that. So next one is our drill. Yellow beam, gray yoke, 3M peg with bushing, and axle. Okay. So take your gray yoke, stick the peg through it, just like that. Take the axle, stick that in there like that. Take the beam, stick it on, and there you go. There's your drill. Actually, turn it around like that. Okay. The next one, we'll just do the satellite dish, which is this, that one, and where's the other one? In here. Okay, so we're going to take a 3M peg with bushing, take the 2M blue peg, stick it in there, take the angle element with the number 1 on it, stick it on the end, take the yellow axle, stick it on the angle element, like that. Take the disc, put it on there, and now you have a satellite dish. And then we're going to take this 1M beam and stick it on the other end of the peg. And it has purpose for later. There's your finished satellite dish. Now we have our vacuum. In our vacuum, we have our 3M catch, followed by our 4x2 L-beam. We have 2 blue pegs. We have 1 angle element, 1 2M axle, followed by 3M peg, followed by the 2. So let's take blue peg, stick it in the gray catch, and make sure that you follow my instructions, because when you attach it, it needs to be constructed in this manner. Take the 2x4 or the 4x2 L beam, stick it on there like that. Take the other peg, stick it on there, that. Take the yellow angle element, stick it on there, just like that. Now you're going to take your 2M red axle, stick it in there, your 3M peg with bushing, there, your tube, there. So that's what it looks like finished. We're going to put that to the side. Now we're going to construct the base of the exploration vehicle. So you're going to need the base. You're going to turn it upside down. We're going to take the 4 rims and put them on the base. And there you go. Now we're going to take the rubber tires and put the rubber tires on the rims. Okay, so I want to show you my finished exploration vehicle first. Notice how it shakes. So this next step, we're going to put things together, but when we're finished, it's going to shake just like this. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 2x8 yellow plate and the two 1x6 plates. So we're going to put the yellow plate on here. Notice how it does not connect. It slides. It does not connect. But when we put it on here, we're going to put it roughly in the position that I have pictured. I'm going to take this one upside down, and we're going to position it so that the knobs here fit between the knobs on the plate. So notice how the knobs, they aren't actually connected. They just slide, they fit in there. Okay. Notice how from the body, it really doesn't go to the end or to the front. Just kind of slides back and forth. So now we're going to put the second one right next to the first 1x6 plate, just like that. It still slides. Okay, the next step, we have 5 of the 1x4 plates. All right, and so we're going to take this one, put on the front of our vehicle, and this one put on the back, and just keep piling them on. Okay, so that's what the first row looks like. Just like that. Now we're going to do the second row. 1x4, 1x6, 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 1x2 with bar. Okay? So now let's attach these pieces. There you go. Okay. So now we are finishing our second row of pieces. And that's how the second row of pieces will look. Now, we have to tie this all together. Take the 2x8 yellow plate, goes all the way across. Just like that. Okay. Now, let's do some other cosmetic stuff. Okay, so we're going to take, we got some lights on this machine. So take the 1x2 plates, they're transparent blue, take your hinges, just like that. So what we're going to do is take those two, stick them here, just like that. These two, stick it here, just like that. Okay, now we're going to take the red one and the two black 2x4 plates and put them on. That one. Got a tail light, you know, that's why we got red. So that's what it looks like. Now to strengthen this up, we need the 1x4 black plate. And we'll put that across the back, just like that. And then the 2x4 yellow plate. just like that. Next, we are going to take, and we're doing this in the backwards order, because it's easier to assemble backwards. So we need the grill or the front of this vehicle. So now take your 1x4 plate, attach your 1x1 transparent black to both sides, just like that. Attach 1x2s to the bottom, 1x black, or 1x1 black, like that. Add your 1x1 roof tiles to the side, and we have created the grille for the front of this vehicle. Now, let's attach it. There we go. You now have a grille on the front of your exploration vehicle. So let's attach our different devices. Put that over here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to attach is our drill. We're going to take the 5M beam with the hinge, put it right there. Next, we're going to attach, there's a little gripper here. There, like that. We're going to collapse that in. Next thing we're going to grab is our vacuum. And the vacuum, take the catch and attach it right like that. We're going to collapse this down like that. Last thing we're going to do is attach a 1x3 beam to the opposite side, right there, and take our satellite dish and put it there. So now we have constructed the exploration vehicle with all its arms and attachments, just like so. Okay, let's move them to the side. And the next thing we're going to do is our generator. Here's our generator, which probably will be powered by hydrogen. And these are the pieces for the generator. 2x2 gray brick, 2x2 cream colored brick, 3 2x3 panels, 2 of them black, 1 of them orange. 1 5M axle round with a stopper on the end. It's got that flat surface, the little stopper. 3 2M axles. 1 Y. And then 3 1M dark gray beams. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create the base. Take your gray 2x2, cream 2x2, stick them together, just like so. Take your 5M brown, take your Y, stick the Y on the 5M brown axle, and then stand upside down. Take your 3 1M beams, stick them on top of the axle. I'll take the base and put that on top of the axle. Turn it over. Take your 3 2M axles and stick them in the Y. So, I want to try to explain this to you on the video so that you understand that when we put the panels on, the panels should be in a certain direction. Because it's going to spin and you have to rotate it for its score. So on the video it may not come out right. But, so I think on the video I'm doing it backwards. Or should I just do it the correct way forward? So, but when you look at this, if you're looking at it, you should see the back side of the panel clockwise. So I'm hoping that on the video it comes out correctly. So you're seeing the back side, but I hope it's not a mirror image on the video. Back side. Back side. So all three are back side. On the video it may be your mirror image. You may have to turn them around, but just know that when you get to the competition, the back side, as it rotates clockwise, the back side is what you should see. So we take our generators and put them to the side. The next object is our Meteor shift. And my videographer over here is getting the stiff neck. So I hope she can handle another half hour. So we have two 3x5 blue panels. Two left and two right, 2x4 fluorescent yellow panels. Two 3M axles, 4 3M pegs, and two 1x2 blue catches with a hole on one side and a cross on the other. So let's do this. And we're just going to do this twice. Take your panel, 3M peg, stick it in there just like so. Take your 2x4 left and 2x4 right. Stick one. Stick two. Actually, you don't want to do it that way. Stick one. Take your catch. Put your catch in the middle. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's scrap this. Let's start this over since I'm messing this one up. I can't do it upside down. Okay. Take your panel and your 3M peg. Stick your peg in there just like so. Take the right side, stick it on there. Take another peg. Put the peg in there just like that. Take your catch, put your catch on there, just like that. Take your opposite side panel, stick it on there like that. Take an axle, stick it in there like that. And then when you dual lock this down, it'll be a flat surface. It'll be just like this. Now real quickly, we'll go through the other one. Stick them together. Put your panel. 3M peg. Two 2M catch. Panel. Axle. There you go. Just like my other ones. So there are your Meteor ships. Alright. Next one is the iron storage hopper. And this one has about 50 pieces. Okay, let's start with the big pieces. 6x6 plate. 4x4 plate, 1x6 brick, 1x2 black brick, 1x2 white brick, a 1x2x2 L-shaped panel, and there are 3 of them. We have a 1x2 tile with knob, and there's 4 of these. We have a 1x6 plate. Okay. We also have 4 2x2. I'm not quite sure what to call these, but let's just call them plate for argument's sake. And that's how they look. We have 2 1x1 plates and 2 1x2 plates. And those are all the common pieces. And I will move them out of the way. Now, we have a 13M beam. We have 2 3x7 angle beams. We have 1 3x5 L beam, 2 4x2 L beams, 1 2x5 L-shaped beam, 1 2x3 L-shaped beam, a second 3x5 beam. We have, where's that? We've got 2 2M catch with a hole and a cross, dark gray. We have 2 2M catch with a hole and a side cross, blue. We have 1 2M catch with a hole and a side cross, gray. Actually, we have 3 of the blue ones. We have 1 catch with 4 pegs. We have 1 2 4 blue 3M pegs, 1 3M cream color peg that's without friction, 2 3M pegs with 1 peg and 2 axles. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 black 2M pegs, 2 2M blue pegs, and then finally 2 3M axles. Alright, let's begin. Let's start with our panel. 4x4 blue panel plus 4 1x2 tiles. Stick them on here like this. Just like that. Set this to the side. Let's take our 6x6 and we're going to turn that upside down. Alright. So, we're going to take our 1x6 right there, our 3 L-shaped panels, one on the top, so that looks like this, like that. Take your 1x6 plate, stick it on there, connect them together. Now we're going to take our white our black. Like this. And like this. So it looks like this. Now let's turn this over. Now this is important, and I'll explain why it's important here when we assemble all the sections. Okay, take the 1x1s, plates, grays, and stick them on here. So we're on the bottom of the hopper. In the first position and the fourth position. Take the 1x2s. This. So it looks like that. Right, and we'll put that to the side. Now let's create the base for the hopper. Take two 3M pegs. Put the one in from left to right. The second one in the third position from right to left. Take two of the 3x5s, and we're going to assemble them like this. We need our 3M with 4 pegs, and we're going to assemble that just like this. Okay. Take the other 3x5 beam, and there you go. Just like that. Now we need two 2M black pegs. First one goes in that position, second one goes in that position. Take the 4x2 L-beam, stick them on there. Let's go to the other side and do the same thing. Two 2M pegs, one position. That. Take the 4x2, connect it. Now this forms the base of your hopper. Okay. So now we need some support. So take your 2x3 special L-beam. You need one 2M blue peg and one 2M black peg. Stick the blue M peg in. Okay. So then it looks like that. And notice how the direction of the base is going from right to left. You will place this on the support from right to left as well. Okay. Next thing is we need our 3M peg without friction, and we're going to stick that through the middle. All right. Let's push this to the side. Now comes the arm. Take a 3x7. Take a blue peg, black peg. Put the blue peg in on the end and the black peg. Just like that. Take your 2x5 L-beam, special shape there, and we're going to stick this on the end, just like that. So it looks like this. Now we're going to turn it over. Now, we need the dark gray 2M catch, black peg, the axle. Okay, and the 3M peg. Take your 3M peg, stick it in there. Just like that. Take your 2M catch, stick it on there just like that. Take your 3M with the axle, stick it on there just like that. And now we got to do it again. But we kind of got to do it in reverse order. And you'll understand why when we put the other beam connecting it to it. So, first thing we're going to do is take the black one, install the peg section in first, take 2M catch, and then take the 3M peg. And there you go. Now we're going to bring the base over. Okay. So, it should look like this. Take the arm, attach it to the 3M frictionless peg. So it looks like that. Take your 3x7 beam. And now we're going to connect it like that. And if you put the black pegs and the blue pegs in the correct order, it slides in real easy. If you didn't put them in the correct order, you'll have to figure it out and put it in the right way. Okay, so now we're going to take the 2M blue and 2M gray catches. We're going to take the 3M axle, yellow, stick it in like this. And we're going to slide it in the third position. Take the gray piece, connect it, and it will move. Take your 3M axle and 2 catches. Put the axle in the catch. Slide the axle through the second position. Connect the other catch to the other side. And there you go. Now, we're going to bring this panel in. Bring the 4x4, and we're going to take and connect the catches to the white knobs on the plate, just like that. And notice how the black beam is at the end of the blue plate. Earlier, I said make sure you put these in the right position. So now we're going to take the 1x1 and connect it on the gray to the gray. Okay, so when you connect them, it's all same length at the end, and it's all connected like that. So we're going to set this here, and then we're going to put our 4 pieces of iron in the hopper, and then the robot will dump the iron out. Okay. We have 2 more pieces to go. And I know you guys are excited. The next one's not too bad. We have our satellite dish. Okay. And let's go over the pieces. We've got our blue 8M. We've got our 9M axle, our yellow 7M axle. We've got 4 4x2 L-beams. We've got two 7M beams. We've got two fray catches. We've got one 2x2 brick. We got one angle element number 3. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2M pegs. We have 5 2M blue pegs. Alrighty. Let's put it together. Start off with your satellite dish and your 2x2 brick. Turn them over. Put them together. Take your yellow axle, stick it through the middle. Just like that. Take your angle element number 3, stick it on the end of the axle, and slide it into the axle, and the black Lego will actually fit inside the gray Lego a little bit. Okay? Now take your 9M axle, stick it into the angle element, and then take your 2M catch and attach the catch so that it forms an L kind of, like that, so that it'll stand like that. And we put that to the side. Now, take your 4x2 L-beams and position them just like that. Take your 5 2M blues, and we're going to stick them in the cross area. Actually, for this step, we're only going to use 4. Stick them in the cross hole of the LM beams. Now we're going to take 5 black pegs, and we're going to stick them at the opposite end of the 4x2 beams. Just like that. Now, take one peg in the middle beam closest to you and stick the black peg. Okay. Now we're going to take our 7M beam and we're going to connect these together. Just like that. Grab the second 7M beam. Just like that. All right. Now we're going to take the catch, one black peg, one blue peg, stick them in the correct hole. Alright, notice how these two slide at the end. Let's connect them together. Now they're together. Now take your satellite dish and connect it to the black peg. Push the axle down so that it can come through, but slide it back so that it just rests on the floor. And there are our satellite dishes. And our final mission object is the truck and cargo number 1. All right, so we have a bag of tread. There's 50 pieces of tread in there. You're going to need 48 to create the tread on the bottom. Okay. Cargo. Alright. So there's our rack. A 2x4 plate. A 2x2 orange roof tile. A 2x2 round brick. Move those to the side. Actually, we'll just go ahead and assemble them right now. Okay, so let's just go ahead and assemble these objects. So take your red plate, take your 2x2 orange roof tile, connect it to the red plate, take your round, connect it to the red plate, take the red plate and connect it to the rack. And there you go. There's our cargo. Set him to the side. Now let's look at all the pieces for the truck. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7M yellow beams. 1 3x5 angle. 2 2x3 angle. 1 3M beam. 1 3M catch with a hole and 2 cross holes. 6 yellow catches with a hole and a cross hole. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 7M axles. We have 2 5M gray axles. Oh, I'm sorry, we have 3 of those. 3 of them. We have 1 yellow 3M. We have 2 red 2M. Okay. Let's move these to the side. We have 4 red gears. We have 1 3M disc. We have 2 4M beams half size. We have 6 2M beams half size. We have 2 1M beams. We have 1 angle element number 1. We have 2 yellow half bushings. We have, let's do the pegs now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3M pegs. 1 3M peg with bushing on the end. We have 1, 2. We have 6 2M back pegs. We have 1 2M blue peg. We have 4 2M gray without friction. And we have 1.5M red peg. Let's construct the truck. Alright, let's start with your 3x5 L-beam and 2 black pegs. Alright, so at the top of the 3 in position 1, put our first black peg, put our second black peg, just like that. We need 2 yellow catches, 2M yellow catches. attach them to the pegs so that they come forward, just like that. We need one 5M gray axle. Let's connect the axle to the catches through the top. All the way through the top, don't let it go through the bottom. We need one 1M beam. Put that on your axle. We need the 3M catch with 2 cross holes. Put that on your axle. We need one 2M axle. Put that in the other cross hole of the catch. Put the red 1.5 peg in the hole in the middle. Kind of gives it a robotic face. Alright, let's turn it to the side. We need 2 3M blue pegs. Alright, at the last position, put one through the top, going down, and one from the bottom, going up. Just like that. Yellow M beam. Put it in position 2 and 3, the blue pegs. Just like that. One 3M peg. Stick it in there. Just like that. One 2x3 L-shaped beam. Stick it on the peg. Second 2x3 L-shaped beam. Put it in that direction. Take a 3M peg. Stick it in the hole. And now put that together like that. Take a 7M beam, stick it across your pegs, lock everything together, makes it look like that. Now take your 4 gray 2M pegs that are without friction, stick them in the yellow beams all the way at the end, top and bottom. Looks like that. Alright, now take your 2 5M gray axles, stick each one through the L-shaped 2x3 beam. Just like that. About halfway through. Next, take your 2M black beam, stick it on the 2 gray axles, just like that. Take the 7M beam, or 7M axle, and a half catch. Okay. Stick it on there like this, slide it about halfway down, and slide it through. Just like that. Take a 1x2 half beam. We're going to put this on yellow and the gray axles. And what we're doing is we're interlocking pieces. Just like that. Take your 4M half beam, stick it on the other gray axle. Like that. Take your 3M yellow beam, 3M peg, 2M peg. Stick the 3M peg in the beam just like that. Stick the 2M peg just like that. Now, slide it into the position just like that. Take your 4M beam, black, and stick it on the blue and the black peg. And notice how it rotates up and down. Take half catch, or half bushing, and the 7M axle. And then we're going to slide this through the reverse way. Just like that. Take a 7M beam, put it from the top going down, slide them together. Take one black peg, stick it in the middle position, take a 7M beam, top going down, interlock them. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over. Okay. Alright. Take a 2M peg, stick it in the middle position, 7M beam, top going down, interlock them. 2M black peg, take it in the second position from the left, 7M beam, top down. Alright. Now, we have to put the side rails on. I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. So what we need is we're going to do this twice. So you've got 7M axle, you've got two catches. So what we're going to do is slide the catch on the right, or I should say left and the right. Give some room. We'll do it for the other side. On the right and the left. So we got those two. Now, let's take our black 1x2 half beams, and we're going to stick the beam in the shape of an L, like that. And we'll do the right side. Okay. You got those, just like that. I'm going to bring the truck in here. I'm going to attach it. This is going to bring it all together and make it strong. Put that there, like this 1x2 half beam. Okay, there's that one. Now, put that one on. Take the other 1x2 half beam. Oh, little web. So now you've got the bed of the truck completed. Okay, now we've got to get our satellite dish. Where are we at here? We need our 3M peg with bushing. We need our 2M loop peg, our number 1 angle element, put it in order. Our 3M axle and a 1M beam. So take the 1M beam, take the 3M peg, take the 2M blue peg, stick it inside the 3M peg, just like so. Take the black angle element, stick it on the blue peg. Take the 3M axle, stick it in there like that. Take the 3M disc, like that, over the axle. And then we are going to connect it to the truck, right there. So now, put the gears on the truck. Each one of our gray pegs on the bottom. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to let you take that bag and empty it out and put them together. But you just got to trust me on this. You're going to get 2 treads, 24 sections long. Take the 2 treads, 24 sections long each, and you're going to fish it through just like that. And then you get them through, you're going to connect them on the bottom, just like that. So now your robot is finished and my robot is finished. Cargo and cargo. And there are our 2 trucks. Alright folks, that is the last mission object. There will be other documents and other things on the website to accompany the construction, placement, and scoring for these. Just know that some of the mission objects, as they were pictured this evening, had a brick of a certain color. Your set may have a brick of a different color due to the inventory limitations that I have. If you do notice any pieces missing, contact me and we'll take care of things, make sure you get the right pieces. Many of the pieces are objects that have been used over the years, so many times if there is an object or a piece missing, you should have the Lego piece in your inventory at your school. So if you do have any questions, go ahead and email me at doug.rcx@gmail.com and we will take care of things. And that's it for the mission objects. Have fun.